What is a condition that 60% of full-term and 80% of preterm babies develop soon after birth that could be potentially life-threatening? Jaundice. 84 to 112 million babies of the 140 million babies born every year will develop this condition within the first 2 weeks of their life. According to the CDC, jaundice happens when a chemical called bilirubin builds up inside a baby's blood. When severe jaundice goes untreated, it can lead to a condition called kernicterus. Conventionally, jaundice has always been treated using bulky phototherapy devices, but the cost and the dependence for electricity renders these devices useless. With new advances in technology, the effectiveness of phototherapy devices can be compromised by the lack of maintenance and the financial constraints in these lower to middle income countries. That's where we come in. Hundreds of students across the world came together to develop innovative solutions to the most pressing medical issues. Our issue of focus was neonatal jaundice. Bili-Balloon aims to improve the quality of life for newborns by treating them in a manner that allows for the mother to maximize the time they can spend with their newborn. By harnessing the power from the sunlight, our team has developed a device that can filter out the harmful ultraviolet rays and naturally lower bilirubin.
The idea for Bili-Balloon stemmed from our research into developing countries for high rates of jaundice, namely Myanmar, Egypt, China, and Nigeria. Of all the countries, we found that Nigeria had the most innovative treatment methods. One that caught our eye was sunlight-filtered phototherapy. A research study from the New England Journal of Medicine found that filtered sunlight was efficacious on 93% of treatment days that could be evaluated, as compared with the 90% for conventional phototherapy. Additionally, hypothermia, dehydration, and sunburn were not an issue during these trials. These findings led us to conclude that filtered sunlight phototherapy provides an effective and affordable alternative to conventional phototherapy units, and it has the potential to reach underserved communities in rural sub-Saharan African countries, accommodating the large population of babies born outside of hospitals.
This structure will be shaped similar to pop-up tents you would commonly see at events. The shape is ideal for withstanding harsh winds, ensuring stability of the device. Also, as we are focusing on meeting the needs of families in rural areas of Nigeria, we have tried to make our device as portable as possible. The main body of the tent is inflatable, so it can be easily transported back from primary healthcare facilities. A straw for blowing will also be provided. Once the main body of the tent is set up, the films can be attached using carabiner clips provided by us. This is both low cost and durable. After the mother enters the tent, she can place the child in their cot. The film itself functions optimally during sunlight based on previous studies, providing light intensity of 40 microwatts per centimeter square per nanometer, well above intensive phototherapy. To compensate for periods with suboptimal sunlight, we will also be providing material called mylar to place in the cot. This will act as a reflective surface to improve irradiance levels while also helping thermoregulate. Directions will also be given to caregivers for cheap, simple ways to thermoregulate, such as wrapping the child in the blanket if too cold.
Now moving on to how we decided each individual specification for our device. In 2020, the UNICEF released a Target Product Profile, or TPP, defining the requirements for devices to treat neonatal jaundice in low to middle income countries. TPPs are particularly useful because they align with the needs of the end users. Listed on screen are a few of the specifications. Two specific features of our device is that it's to be used in a home setting, and it is meant for individual use as it just fits a mother and her child. These were chosen to allow the mother to treat her child in the comfort of her own home while still allowing her to form intimate contact. Apart from the aforementioned perks, our device is incredibly low maintenance with easy to clean parts, and it is simple for anyone to use and understand. Now moving on to cost. During this project, cost was at the forefront of our concern, as many of the families who will be using our product can't afford preventative care. The final cost of our product is roughly $137, and the specific cost of each component is displayed on screen. Here's the infographic that is to be provided with our device that shows what's included in the kit and how it's assembled.